A royal watcher gives a status update on a reported rift between Prince Harry and Prince William. Ahead of the release of his new book Endgame about the royal family, British journalist and author Omid Scobie is back with new claims about tensions between Prince Harry and Prince William. In an interview with People magazine, Omid Scobie says that, quote, absolutely nothing has changed between the two brothers since the release of Harry's bombshell memoir, Spare, earlier this year. Scobie, who according to the book's description details, quote, the royal family and its fight for survival, explains how the divide between the Prince of Wales and Duke of Sussex has, quote, now hardened into something colder and more immovable, indifference. He goes on to say, I saw Harry's release of Spare as his last attempt at telling his family how he's felt for years, because clearly there's never been an open enough forum to have these conversations or share these feelings. And while writing Endgame, Scobie spoke with an unidentified source who claimed William's view of Harry was that of a, quote, defector. These were two men who once upon a time were firmly aligned in their outlook. One of them had to move on to also protect the crown. Scobie speculates that there are internal fractures within the family as a result of prioritizing the crown. Sharing, these are probably sad realizations that will be had far too late in the journey. And ending with, there's no going back. E! News has reached out to Harry's rep and Buckingham Palace for comment, but has yet to hear back. As fans recall, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made the decision to step back from their royal roles in 2020. In January of last year, the Duke's memoir was released, and in it, bombshell claims of a, quote, build-up of frustration that eventually led to a physical altercation between the two brothers. At the time of the memoir's release, NBC News reached out to Kensington Palace and Buckingham Palace, and both declined to comment on the allegations. He opened up for the first time as cameras rolled on a press tour for Spare, speaking to Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes back in January.
One room into the kitchen, and his frustrations were growing and growing and growing. He was shouting at me, I was shouting back at him. It wasn't nice, it wasn't pleasant at all. And he snapped, and he pushed me to the floor.
He knocked you over?
He knocked me over. I landed on the dog bowl.
You cut your back?
Yeah, I cut my back. I didn't know about it at the time. But yeah, he apologized afterwards. It was a pretty nasty experience.